What's going on, guys? So this is my first book review on YouTube. So it's about Way of the Wolf, from John Belfort, Straight Line Persuasion. I started the one book a week challenge about 3 weeks ago. So I'm at my third book right now, and I think tomorrow I'm gonna do in 2 days. It's gonna be the next book review. So try to do one book a week and one YouTube video a week, of course. So first book is Way of the Wolf, Straight Line Persuasion from John Belfort. So pretty much the start of the book is how he invented it. It's how he invented it. So he pretty much tells you how he invented it and how he thinks that every sale is the same. So his pretty much his huge idea was every sale is the same. So this was pretty much his idea, that every sale is the same. So that's how he got started, and he explains you how he pretty much invented it. Then he talks a lot about first impression. First impression, pretty much that the most important is the first 4 seconds of your cold call or your meeting with the client. So pretty much he talks about how you have to have to behave yourself, pretty much how you just go through with it. Then he talks about tonality and body language. And I'm writing like a 3-year-old. So tonality and body language. He pretty much he goes really in depth in it. He has four capitals on it. That's how you see it pretty much. Yeah, he has 4 or 5 capitals on just tonality and body language. Pretty much his most it's pretty much the majority of time he's talking about tonality, and body language is just a small amount of it, because there's not a ton you can do on your body language. There's small cues here and there, but it's not like a whole book you can talk about it. So tonality is a huge thing, and he really talks about it. And fourth, he talks about your mindset going into a sale, and he gives you a small trick how you can trick your mind to always be always have the same mindset going into a sale or cold call. Pretty much he says he uses the things you put in your nose and then you just snort it, or you just sniff on it, sniffing salts or something. It's pretty much something like that. Whenever you have a clogged nose or something, he just uses it and to open up his nose, but it's more a really strong peppermint thing. It burns a little bit in the nose. I tried it, so it's called boom boom sticks. And whenever he pretty much goes into it, how he sets an anchor to always have the same mindset. It's hard to explain right now. So fifth, he talks about prospecting. So he always says you shouldn't sell to someone who doesn't want to be sold to. So if there's someone who really doesn't like your product, you shouldn't persuade them to sell to buy your product. You should only sell to people that kind of want your product. So that's about prospecting, is to only find people really fast, find really fast people and just really fast prospect through your leads to get to the people that actually want to buy from you. That's how he goes into that a lot. 6, pretty much don't sell to everyone, and script. He talks a lot about the script, that you should use a script, and he has a blueprint kind of type, so he shows you exactly how a script should look like and how you should structure your script. And he says script is really important, but you should not read. Your script should sound or should read like you talk with another person. You shouldn't write your script like how you actually write. You should write that your script how you talk. So he really goes into script too. Then there's another huge thing he goes into, and it's looping. So whenever your customer client is saying like, I don't have time right now, I have to talk with my wife, or I have to check my finance, whatever, he loops back. Like he pretty much shows you what you have to do whenever you get an objection. Like when someone says, I don't have time right now, I have to talk with my wife, then he goes back, he tells you what you have to do. Like you should go back, answer his objection, and then go back into the sale. Pretty much like a straight line. Like this is his sale, and he shows you like how he structures the sale. So you always want to stay on the straight line, and you don't want to go orbiting out, whatever. So whenever you talk about something that's not important, or your customer is taking over the conversation, you go up here or down here. And this is pretty much the sale, and this is the start. So he actually shows you how to stay on the straight line and what to say. Pretty much how you should he pretty much goes through a whole cold goal meeting what you have to do. Like pretty much but pretty much the book shows you everything that you need to know if you're a beginner. He has a course too. I don't know. I didn't take his course, but I know someone who took his course. So he says the book is pretty much a course, just a little less detailed. Yeah. So my recommendation for this book is it's 3.5 out of 5. Like fuck, 3.5 out of 5 stars. Why? Because he doesn't really show you like a whole, like he doesn't show you like script examples, and he doesn't really show you like a whole example how you go through a whole thing. So that's why I take away 1.5 stars. And he should have gone way more in detail about how to actually choose words you say in the script, and yeah, choose the right words. He didn't really go into that, but I really think that's a really good beginner sales book. So, should you buy the book? Obviously, if you're a beginner, you haven't even read any sales book, it's really easy to read and it's easy to understand. So, it's not something hard or something you have to really hardcore, like really think about what you just read. So it's really fluent to read. So that's why I give it 3.5 out of 5 stars. And thanks for checking in, and subscribe to my channel, like this video, and check on YouTube, Instagram, follow me on this is a camera. So follow me on Instagram for actually fitness advice and videos. So the whole channel is going to be about entrepreneurship and digital marketing and fitness, lifestyle. So follow my Instagram, like this video, give me a comment what you think I did good, what bad, and what I should improve on my next book review. See you next time.